but it is the pre-season opener today. It's the Johan Cruyff Schaal. It is PSV against Ajax. First game of the new season. Can we get revenge against Ajax? What's going on, guys? My name is Adam. I am a Super Swan. I work at a club for episode 9 of the FM20 Campus to Champions. We enter a brand new season with PSV, and as we mentioned in the last episode, the league title defence is what is at stake this season. We are still at PSV. We haven't moved teams, and I am going to stay with PSV for at least one more season because I want to make sure we defend that league title. We do have a cup game today. We have the Johan Cruyff Schaal, which I'm assuming means shield in Dutch, as we will be playing Ajax for a chance to lift the Johan Cruyff Schaal, which I'd imagine is the Community Shield equivalent in Holland. But we're going to have a look through our summer transfer business first of all, because it has been a mediocre summer, I think I'll best put it as. It's not been amazing, but it hasn't been poor either. So I'll show you the transfer history, and I'll go through the outs first of all. So Joey Langevel, we knew he was on his way out. He went on a free transfer to Malaga. If you don't know who he was our fourth choice striker behind, Buchenhoren, Glenn Green and Buadu. But, he's only a 51, but he was worth £12 million, so I'm a bit gutted he's gone, because I could have sold him for some money, really. But Langevel has gone out to Malaga. The big one I would say has gone is Zoat, the goalkeeper. He's gone to Nantes for 3.5 mil, and this wasn't an easy decision, because you can see he's a very good goalkeeper. But, coming to 35 years old, I thought he's going to be on his way out pretty soon, and I don't want to, risk the chance of him making some mistakes. So he has gone out to Nantes, and he's been a servant to PSV. He's been with us for 13 years. So Jeroen Zoat, we salute you. Thank you for your service to PSV. And then our only other loan out is Andres Dolanga, who's one of our summer signings. He's gone on loan to the team we bought him from, which is Ferencvárosi, which I think we've seen earlier on in the Journeyman somewhere along the line. But he's a striker, 2.5-star current ability, 4.5-star potential. He's going to be on loan for the season. He's already a Hungarian international, so I'm hoping he can come back into the fold and be a good option for us up front. So let's go through the ins. So we start off with a player that I'd already told you about, Johan Cruyff. We got him from Liverpool on a free transfer. He's already a 3.5-star current ability, 4-star potential player. He can play right back, he can play centre back. He's going to be an option at both of those positions. And 11 crossing, 14 dribbling, very good defensive stats. He's got very good stats all round, really. You could even utilise him in midfield if need be. But Johan Cruyff, he's going to be our defensive option for the season. We also brought in a youth player, Ben de Vries, for Benfica. Again, a player who was at the end of his contract. 20 years old, 2-star current ability, 4-star potential. He's going to be in the B squad for the season, just to give him some game time in the league below the Eredivise. But he's going to be one we're watching out for the future. We've also brought in a midfielder in the name of Patrick Charpentier, a player that Liverpool were interested in, so I'm quite glad to have secured his signature. 3-star current ability, 5-star potential. He's a very good deep line playmaker, 16 technique, 17 stamina, a bunch of 15s across the board, and he's going to be one of our key midfielders going into the season, as a midfield was a position I did want to strengthen. And who else have we brought in? We've got a player in from loan from AC Milan, Lars Erik Soet Klovig. I'm probably just going to call him Klovig, to be honest with you. I loaned him to be a centre-back, but he can also play midfield as well. And he's a 3-star current ability, 5-star potential. He's only on loan from AC Milan, so we're only going to see him for this season. But very versatile, can play centre-back and midfield. Like I say, I've loaned him to be a defender, But as I will soon show you, he's probably going to be playing midfield for at least the first few months. But he's an exciting player we're going to be having with us this season. So we have signed a goalkeeper. We signed him before we sold Zoa. I planned on keeping Zoa around to be like the backup and the team leader in the dressing room. So we signed Fernando Hermoso, and he's a 3.5-star current ability, 5-star potential goalkeeper. Signed him from Racing Club from Argentina. He's going to be our first choice for the season. He's described as a wonder kid, which makes me very, very happy that we've got his signature. Very solid stats for a goalkeeper. The only thing I'm worried about is his 3 first touch, which for a sweeper keeper does give me a few nerves. Let's hope that that doesn't lead to any mistakes for the season ahead. We've signed a new defender, Ibrahima Cisse from Ghent, for 7.5 mil, 3-star current ability, 3-star potential, 25 years old. All in all, just a solid centre-back. He's not a youngster, he is experienced, but he's got 15 heading, 15 marking, 15 tackling, 15 strength, 16 jumping reach. You know, he is just a solid centre-back, and he's going to be someone that's definitely going to strengthen our defence going into the new season. I should also mention, one outlet's not mentioned is Van der Horn. He did retire because of his cruciate ligament injury, so we were out a couple of centre-backs, which is why we have had to do a lot of defensive manoeuvres in the summer. A player ahead of youth development found, Simon Pospisil. He's a 2-star current ability, 4.5-star potential attacking midfielder. Again, another player for the B team. He's going to be in the league below the Eredivise this season, and we're going to be watching him development very closely. And then our last player, which is, again, the player we've already shown, Andres Dolengo, £1 million from Ferencvárosi. He's going to be a striker, but he's out on loan. We're not going to see him much. So we do go into our first game of the season. It is the Johan Cruyff Schaal. So we're in the Eredivise, the Champions League, the Dutch Cup, and of course the pre-season opener against Ajax. And we're going to get this game underway straight away. And this is the lineup. Obviously, we are still in pre-seasons. We're not putting the strongest side out. We're just trying to get fitness levels up as much as we can. So you've got Hermoso in goal, Goosen, Cisse, Van Drogelen and Hoover at the back, Klovig and Charpentier in the middle, with Azarkan, Ekkelkamp and Duan on the right. Buchenhoren leads the line. And as I previously mentioned, with Klovig, he's playing midfield because we have picked up 2 major injuries in pre-season. Van Puten's picked up a torn knee ligament. He's out for 2 to 3 months. And Bourgerijn, our attacking midfielder, he broke his ankle in pre-season. He's out for 3 to 4 months. So I am on the lookout for another attacking midfielder. If I show you the transfers, we've got a few players we're eyeing up here. Either Roberti, Eisenmenger or Marchewinski. So we're going to try and get them on loan because we only need a loaner player because he'll be back around about January time, I hope. So fingers crossed before the first league game of the season, I'll have a new attacking midfielder as well. So we're going to get the Johan Cruyff Schaal. Let's get the right word out. Schaal. So Delange, our backup goalkeeper, he can be number 30. Ibrahim Cisse, you could be 26. Why not? We'll throw some random numbers out there for the remainder of the squad. So yeah, it is a pre-season game, but it's a game we want to win. We do want to lift the Johan Cruyff Schaal. So we are going to tell the team we want to have revenge against Ajax 100% because we got absolutely destroyed the last time we played Ajax on camera. So I am hoping we can get some revenge. But it is the pre-season opener today. It's the Johan Cruyff Schaal. It is PSV against Ajax. First game of the new season. Can we get revenge against Ajax? As we get an opener here, 6 minutes in, Charpentier finds Ritsu Duan in the box. He comes outside though, he's going to try and find a cross. He does. Ekkelkamp with a header, but it's a header straight at the goalkeeper. 25 minutes in, and we've been taking the game to Ajax, really. We've lost the possession battle, but we've had all the shots, and we've had a clear-cut chance as well. So I'd say we've been the better side as Buchenhoren dispossesses the defender. It's a poor shot though, straight at the goalkeeper. 29 minutes in, Ajax have just won the ball from their own half. And they're on the counter here as Marin finds the ball out wide to Tete. Tete tries to come into the box and the defenders close him down. Is that a foul? The referee's going to VAR. That could be a penalty to PSV. Or to Ajax, I should say. As I take a sip of my coffee to hopefully the referee's not going to give this penalty. Come on, ref. It's not a penalty. Surely not. It can't be a penalty. It's outside the box. It is a free kick to Ajax instead. And we will watch the free kick together. Ziyech, outside the box, crosses it in, but is headed away. Coming up to half-time, and as you can see, we've had 13 shots in this game. We really are taking this game to Ajax. A much better performance than the last time out. So I'm going to give an aggressive. We owe Ajax after what happened in the last game. I'm going to slag off our attacker, Buchenhoren and Azakan, because they really do need to pick their game up a bit here. But if we go into tactics, I'm going to make some subs as Goosten's on a 6.4. So Freddie Layson can come on for him. Anybody else I want to bring off? Not for the moment. So we're going to start the second half. I'm going to go attacking because PSV should be 1-0 up here. As we do get a highlight, 46 minutes straight from the second half. And Hoover with a poor cross there. And we're hoping that we can get a clearance here. As David Neres finds Tete on the right-hand side. Ajax straight from the second half on the counter, but Ekkelkamp interferes as cleared away, very back and forth in the opening of this second half. As Hermoso to Cisse, two new signings linking up. Ekkelkamp out to Ritsu Duan, the Japanese international. Founds it out wide to Azakan. I smell a goal here as it's headed to Duan, and Ritsu Duan has fulfilled the prophecy of the goal. You know, because I could tell there was going to be a goal coming. So it is 1-0 to PSV. And it's Ritsu Duan who starts the move, puts it out wide to Azakan. He holds the ball up, crosses it in for Ritsu Duan, headed up the back post. And PSV are 1-0 up. Free kick, 54 minutes for Ajax. It's an amazing goal. And Ajax have pulled it back through Murat Albayrak. Again, the pronunciations are spot on here. But Ajax, with their first shot on target from a free kick, it's a very good goal. I can't argue against that. Hermoso can't get a hand onto it. And Ajax are back in the game. Ritsu Duan, free kick, 58 minutes. And Van Drogelen puts it over the bar. It's all PSV. We need to turn this dominance into goals. 65 minutes in, I want to make a sub, but there's no one I want to bring off. I think I might bring Ekkelkamp off. I'll move Ritsu Duan into the middle, and then we'll bring on... We'll move Azakan onto the right. We're doing some mental gymnastics here to try and make some subs. I'm going to bring Buadu onto the left-hand side, just so I can freshen things up a bit here. I want to get his fitness levels up for the season. But 65 minutes, it's all PSV. Marin with a free kick, 70 minutes. Murat with a shot, but it is intercepted. And Ajax come at us again here, all the way back to Ozkok. Back to the goalie as Vlaar for Ajax. Like I say, 21 shots for PSV, 14 on target. Buchenhoren's won the ball here in the box. It's another poor shot from him, and I am going to bring him off, I think, in the next 5 minutes, because he's had a lot of one-on-ones that he really should have buried. And like I say, 22 shots, 15 on target, 1 clear-cut chance, 5 half chances for PSV. Ajax have only had 4 shots all game, only 1 on target. Make that 2, as Lenting gets a shot that goes out for a corner. And I'm just very worried that Ajax are going to steal this win from us that we very much deserve, as we do clear it away. 72 minutes, long ball from Clothing, but Ajax have won it here as Teperik comes inside. That's a ball to Lenting. It's a bit of a hesitation from the goalie, but he does make the save, Hermoso. But Ajax have been very good in these last 5 minutes, and I'm very worried that they're going to steal this win from us. But they have been a lot better in the last 10 minutes, to be fair. And as soon as this goes out for a break in play, I'm going to bring Buchenhoren off as Azakan beats the slide. He comes in the box, crosses it. It's a Boadu at the back post, and we do find the second goal that we deserve. I'm going to dial it back to positive, and we are now 2-1 up in the Johan Cruyff Schaal. As Azakan beats the slide, he crosses it in, and Boadu at the back post. It's a missed header from the defender, and we are now 2-1 up. And I am going to make that change that I've said, as Buchenhoren, he's on a 7.0, but he's been missing one-on-ones like no tomorrow. So we'll bring Glenn Green on to play up front. 15 minutes to go. Free kick from Marin, 75 minutes. Headed away by Leeson. And Charpentier clears it now for a PSV counter-attack. Ritsu Duan, he's got Boadu with him. Boadu's one-on-one, and Myron Boadu has just made it 3-1 to PSV. What a player, and Boadu hasn't featured that much for PSV, I will be honest. I think it's about time I take him seriously, because he is a 3-star player, but I've never been able to really fit him in the side, and he's really showing me here why he should be in the team. 3-1 up. Coming into full time, and I think we have fully got revenge against Ajax for that hammering we had in the league last season, as PSV lift another trophy. It's the Johan Cruyff Schaal, or the Shield, I would imagine that is in Dutch. And we start our season lifting a trophy, which is exactly what we want to do. So we'll go to the dressing room. We're going to tell the team, very happy with the way you played. It was a good performance from the boys. And I think what we'll do is we'll have a look at the news articles here. PSV lift the Johan Cruyff Schaal. We win the Shield. Klovig makes his debut. Frank de Boer is the new Ajax manager. He's very, very disappointed. 14 medals handed out. PSV Eindhoven fans have every right to be proud, as Super Swan has lifted the Johan Cruyff Schaal trophy. We'll praise Ritsu Duan. You were superb in front of goal. And our B team drew against Nantes as well. So look at the competitions. There we go. We've won 1 trophy already. We're looking very, very good for the new season ahead. I think we're only going to have the 1 game today, because obviously we've got a lot of transfer business at the start. So we're not going to fit everything in 1 episode. So I think what we will do is we will come back, I think, for the, well, we'll come back for our first Champions League game of the season and an Eredivise game as well. And by that point, we would have done the transfer window. We would know who's in our Champions League group stage, and we can kickstart our 2nd season with PSV. So I'll leave you the competitions page. We are still in pre-season, but we have won that elusive Johan Cruyff Schaal. And when you come back, the season will be underway. We'll know our Champions League group stage opponents, and we'll be fingers crossed ready for an Eredivise title defence. But leave a like if you enjoyed, guys. Subscribe to the channel for more Football Manager 2020 content. We will be uploading Campus to Champions every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 6 PM GMT. And tune in next time as we get our season underway with an Eredivise game alongside our Champions League campaign kicking off. Thank you very much for watching.